Today is a Disney day, a full Disney adulting day. Listen, I know the Disney adults, they take a bit of heat. I'm gonna show you how to do it properly. Enjoy amazing food and drinks, and this is the perfect time of year for this. The fall is the best for Disney adults because there is something called the Food and Wine Show, which is where we're going. And I'm getting ready right now, and you're coming with us. So we just got finished with work. We have like a work fun, more fun than work when we're here, but we just had a little Zoom call with our team. The Daily Grind team is expanding, which is exciting. And now that that is done, I will come back later today and probably do some more filming and stuff for YouTube. But for right now, we're going to play in the Disney world. So I have this cute little crossbody that matches. How cute is this? I'll link the shop. Can I tell you what I love the most about it? Ladies will understand this. There is shorts on these, but they come. So you don't have to take your dress off if you go to the washroom. Goals. Okay, so I have this bag. I'm gonna put all my treasures in it. Magic band. This is my Halloween magic band. Necessary. Hair clip. Glow in the dark. All the tchotchkes. Do we do ears? Probably. We've gone into Universal mode. Now we're going into Disney mode. I think Universal's done for this entire trip. We went to our last Halloween Horror Nights last night. We are HHN'd out. We did it quite a bit. Okay. Speaking of, I have like a little Universal section now with Hedwig. I love him. Okay, I think I want to put Sally on that. And then ears. Do we have Halloween cute? I mean, these are like my, oh, yes! Oh my gosh, I never wear these. They're like little, and they have the pink bow. Yes! The trick is gonna be to not lose her. I saw this trick on TikTok. Use a hair elastic so you don't lose her. I looped it twice because I really don't want to lose her. Slide this. It looks so freaking good in there. I just want to say this year's kitchen is my favorite kitchen. I got this from Basin in Disney Springs. This is from last night. Tiniest purse ever, but very cute. Signature scent, nail glue, don't need that because I ripped them off. Headache, Pepto, all just in case. Hand sanitizer, peppermint oil in case of headache, Bonine in case of nausea, hair clip, baby wipes. Oh, and phone. That's better. She was like right in my face. Sally was all up in my do we like, I feel like Sally's kind of, love you, but I feel like you're kind of wearing my outfit. How do people do this? These Disney TikTok people, they always have a Nuimo on their bag, and I feel like she's humongous. Like I have a growth coming out of my bag. Does it look ridiculous? Magoo! You're killing me, buddy. I have my magic band. Need my phone. For the baby.
For the baby.
For the baby. Okay, let's try again. Okay. First of all, Koozie for the beverage. We're in an orange mode today. These are better.
Mm-hmm. Cutie cuffs?
Which one?
Probably 0.
0? Love it. Much easier, just want to say, makes much more logical sense than attaching a flippin' Nuimo to thyself. Compared to this, it makes a lot more sense. Koozie, Koozie cozy, cozy koozie. Now let's go to Epcot. Okay.
I've been here before, familiar with the view. This ain't nothing new. And every time that you walk through the door, I'm here that only you can see. And I don't need any other help than you standing by my side, if only for a while. I'm going through changes, and so are you. I'm in for the moments when you're around me. I know you've got secrets, but I can't keep them, and we're fading in and out together. The field's wide open, stuck in the moment. The field's wide open, stuck in the moment. The field's wide open, stuck in the
How come the stars come to shine when it's dark? From so far away, show us where we are. What makes the sun go to sleep every night? And what's it dreaming of? I wonder. How come the sky sometimes hides behind the clouds? Maybe it's just like me, a little bit scared of heights. Why does the rain always keep on pouring down when it's gray outside? It really makes me wonder. Yeah, it makes me wonder. It really makes me wonder. Ooh, I wonder. How come the trees get undressed when it's cold? And don't they miss the leaves they left behind? Could it be to make the ground shine like gold until winter comes? Until winter comes, until winter comes. It really makes me wonder. Yeah, it makes me wonder. It really makes me wonder. Oh, I wonder. Stars come to shine when it's dark from so far away and show us where we are. It really makes me wonder. Yeah, it makes me wonder. Oh, I wonder. Oh, I just wonder. Wonder. Yeah, I wonder. Yeah, it makes me wonder. Ooh, it makes me wonder.
rallied like champions. Okay, if I look like I had a nap. Do I look like I had a nap? I had a nap. This is what we used to do when we did the parks. So we did the parks all day and then nap at we got home at 5. Nap, pool, rally, and go back out. It's 7. Hydrate. I had a whole plan. I was gonna film some videos. I was gonna do some work. Nothing happened. 0 productivities. We're going to Springs and we got a parcel. You wanna show our parcel? By the time that this comes out, hopefully there's some left. My prediction is this is the one that's the most popular. What do you think?
You're opening them. Ooh.
This is the one I'm bringing home. The Daily Home with the new logo. See the little house? Yeah, cute. This is the sister company of the Daily Grind. And these are super soft. Okay, and then my personal favorite, the blue one with the popcorn on it and the knife and I love it. Do we call it blue? Gray? Grayish blue?
That one? That
and
one's
then this is the team's favorite.
It's more like a grayish blue.
This one's the so they match the personalities. So not so spooky, Fright Night, and pumpkin spice. Things are happening. So I have to film that tomorrow. Should I bring my cuppy?
Yeah, because that's where we're going actually for dinner, right?
Yeah. That's for everything. Oh, Koozie will be next. Oh, this. My Koozie. Yes! Magoo! The food and wine was amazing. Babe, what was your favorite thing at Food and Wine?
This time
This
it
came
was...
the lobster. You were blown away by the price of the lobster. Is it good, right?
It was $13 for a small lobster tail, but it's still
okay.
very good.
At first you were super
it's still very
excited.
good. I really liked the... I think it's because I was starving, but the bacon cheese soup was fantastic.
It was really good.
At
It hit.
Pavilion.
It
yeah,
just hit.
It was proper in the moment.
This is the way. My little daisy lip balm. Sally? This is Locke, right? Is that his name?
I don't know the other guy, so I go with Sally.
Sally it is. I just want to say cutie cups are superior. It's a superior choice. And then here, I'll put that on there now. And then we're good? That's it? It's a superior choice, no?
Yeah.
Okay. Are we hopping at Springs?
We can play that by ear. We'll see how things go, I guess.
Ready. Let's go continue our journey. Hydration, non-hydration. Let's do it.
About to leave, already packing. Come with me, I'm not really asking. We'll get away to a place where we don't know. About to see the world in action, what we can be, life with no distractions. We'll get away, this is what we waited for. Take my hand, we'll make it somehow. We can't miss out. I'm done living life with the lights out. Die with my own doubts. Be free with me. Be free. Be free with me. Be free. Not looking back. Eyes on the freeway, Bonnie and Clyde, a classic cliche. We're on the run, this is what we waited for.
I love this headband so much. Let's get ready together. It is first thing. First we eye mask and we ice roll. One day I'll just be someone that has normal hair. Okay. So, yesterday was amazing. We're continuing our adventures today with more adulting in Disney. But first, we're gonna fix our face because we stayed up late last night. We did some, what do we call them? Yeah, pub crawl in Disney Springs. It was super fun. But first, let's talk about yesterday day and all the things that we did and just how to do it right. I'll give you some tips. You obviously don't have to do all the things that I'm sharing. I just feel like sometimes it can be kind of helpful. Also, hydration needed. Can I just say yesterday, I'm charging it right now. Yesterday it died at the end of the day, but my little fan, you need a portable fan. It's the best thing ever. The first thing we did yesterday that I wanted to share that I don't know if you know is we park at the hotels. So either stay on the boardwalk or in the there's 5, 6 different boardwalk hotels technically. So there's Yacht and Beach. Yacht Club's my favorite. Boardwalk. We always stayed at either Boardwalk or Yacht Club, mostly Yacht Club when we used to stay in the hotels. We just haven't in a really long time since we live here now. But there's also the Swan and Dolphin, and then there's the new, I want to say Swan? Whatever I'm going to say, I'm going to get it wrong, but the new fancy one. So there's technically 6 hotels back there. This way, if you're either staying there, if you have a dining reservation at one of their hotels, let's say for breakfast, you can go in through the back of Epcot, which is a lot easier to get into, closer to the food and wine, and less chaotic. Truth. Andre and I have not gone through the main entrance of Epcot in years. Like a really freaking long time. And I'm not mad about it. It's just way more chill at the back of the park. This is great. The visual of this is wild. But you know what? We're here for the realness. So stay at the back of the park, go in through the back of the park, and then you can start right in the countries for the World Showcase and the food and wine, and it's just that much better. It's awesome. When you come in from the back, go left. This is a age-old debate. Which way do you go when you get into Epcot? When you get to the World Showcase, whether you're coming in from the front or from the back, which way do you go? People get very heated about this debate. I have an opinion, but I've done it different ways and it's always good. So it's completely up to you. So we went left towards the UK. Surprise, this year, there was no UK booth. It's not in the UK, it's in the Communicore, like the new spot. Still couldn't find it, so we didn't end up going. That was not the worst choice though, because the UK booth, usually we get like the bangers and mash or something. It's just very filling and it's a big thing to commit to when you're gonna eat all day. So we went to Canada. Canada has one of, I think it's like definitely in my top 3, not because I'm Canadian. It is people's favorite booth usually because of the beer. What is it? It's like beer, bacon, cheddar. I know it's a beer-based soup. It's a cheddar soup. It's so good. And there's bacon in it. I believe potatoes. I believe onions. I've made it before. It's delight. Nobody makes it as good as Epcot though. And that paired with a beer, which fun fact is exactly from where we're from. Our brother-in-law works for the company, which is hilarious, of the beer that's featured at the Canadian Pavilion. And Canada's a pretty big place, so it's kind of cool. So Andre got the beer and shared the soup with me, and we just set up on a little table. So then from there, you have a little food in your stomach, you're good to go. We then turned out of the World Showcase Pavilion and then we go towards the land. You gotta do a ride while you're there, but first get a cocktail. So I got a little drink, don't remember what I got, but it was really good. Through the non-country booths, so there was like a mac and cheese area, Macatizers I believe is what it was called. They're always different, there's all sorts of different stuff. So we went through there, had a little cocktail, and then rode Living with the Land. I love Living with the Land. It is one of my favorite rides. It is so peaceful, it is so beautiful. We got the back of the boat, which was very romantical. You are not allowed to bring drinks on, may I note that, so finish your drink before, which was fine. And then we just kind of chilled, but one thing I wanted to note that's really cool during the food and wine, if you go through Living with the Land, they actually show you where they grow. Okay, so sure, there's some like little, I don't know, like parsley. They'll be like, this is in this pavilion. That's not as exciting as when they show like the actual vegetables that they use and that they grow in the land pavilion for the countries in the world pavilion. It's so cool. And so they have all these little signs of like the different fruits and vegetables that they grow. I love it. I just think it's like the coolest thing, and then it makes you want to go get said food. So from there, we went through the Odyssey, Audrey's favorite thing, hands down, ever at Food and Wine. It used to be there was like a tropical one where they had, I believe jerk pork or jerk chicken. It was his favorite. They haven't had it in years. So RIP to that booth. I don't know why it's not still there. It was so good. But we went to another one that was kind of similar where they were still roasting stuff. So he loved that one. And I believe that's where I got the cocktail. Yeah. But Andre's favorite thing is in the Odyssey building, peanut butter and jelly wings. He loves them. It's his favorite. I don't. I just find them very peanut buttery. but he loves them. They're very good, and they have all sorts of different types of wings. So that needed to be noted. Then my favorite location ever in Epcot, other than Canada, of course, is Mexico. The Mexican Pavilion is so beautiful, but what is the most, if you've never done this, I don't know if it's either you've never been to Disney or you've just missed it, but it's like the most, anybody that knows is like, well, duh. Cava is the best. So Cava de Tequila is in the big building in Mexico. You can go, funny story, our very first time in Disney when we were little babies, like our first trip in like, I don't even think we were 20 years old yet. Yeah, I had just turned 20. We didn't know that you could go in that building like years and years ago. Now we go every time. We don't go to the outside booth for the food and wine. We go inside Cava because it's just so good. And I had yesterday a Crystal Inferno that's made with Dos Hombres tequila mezcal. It was so good. It was so good. Freaking loved it. So if you want to try all the cool, they have different drinks too inside during food and wine. They have a cucumber spicy one. They have the Black Magic if you want something a little bit spooky / Halloweeny. It's amazing. Let's do our makeup so that we look a little bit more awake, shall we? So Mexico, love, like the best. And if you want the best ever, without exaggeration, chips and guac, so good. I had it the other day. We went to a tequila tasting in another Disney video that I did. We had like a full Disney day and we went to a tequila tasting that is hosted by the Mexican Pavilion just across the way in the other restaurant, and it was the best experience. So there's a lot to do in Epcot. It's really fun. One of Andre's favorite booths that we did yesterday that he was like, that was really good. That I actually, when we walked up, I thought he didn't want to do it. I don't think we had audio in that part of the video, but he went, oh, and I was like, oh, you don't want to do it? And he was like, no, I do. He's like, you can't get lobster for like a big lobster. Well, he said it wasn't that big, but he said it was still great. So he got lobster at the coastal one, which is right outside of Test Track, which is not open right now. Test Track has Sadness right now. Can I just say I love this stuff. The serum, it's like a tinted serum. It just goes on real good. So the coastal one with all the seafood, Andre loved it. I wasn't feeling seafood in the heat, but I did go across. There's one with like, it's something fire. Forgive me for not remembering all of them, but it was really good. And I got a burger with a glass of wine. Delight. That would be my tip, is try and do the booths with whatever paired alcohol they have. One of the most disappointing booths, that's usually my favorite, is Spain. Andre and I did a video years ago for food and wine. So if you want to go watch that, it had all of our favorites in it. Things definitely change year after year, but Spain used to have this charcuterie cone, I guess you would say, and it was so good, and they changed it and it was nowhere near what it used to be this year, so that sucked. But the Alps is still amazing. I love it. They do like I was gonna say Gruyere, raclette. It's basically like a cheese, and they like scrape the cheese off into your plate on potatoes, and you can get ham and then some little pickles, some little cornichons. So good. And in Living with the Land, you can see the cornichons growing. It's so cool. That's why everything tastes, for the most part, super fresh in Epcot, because a lot of the stuff is grown right there, which is just like the coolest thing. This one did not disappoint. It was actually better than it used to be, as Hawaii. I get the Alani Sunrise drink with the little slider. So good. And everything's little enough that you can kind of sample everything, especially if you're going with a buddy. So Andre and I kind of shared everything. So that way you can do a lot of the pavilions. We got the fried, I think it's called the griddled cheese. We got that in Greece. Oh, my favorite thing, and it's so random, but I love it, is the bread in Brazil. I don't even want to try and say it because I'm going to say it wrong and I don't want to offend anybody. But skipping through to our evening last night, I saw the new menu at Jock's Hangar Bar, which was the second spot that we went yesterday. And they have this, it's called pyramid bread, and it's that same bread that's in Brazil, like a mountain of it though. There's so much, but that with a little drink, so good. So we had that yesterday. We went to, where did we start? We started at Chef Art's Moonshine Margarita. That's what was in that cup, the tumbler. I didn't finish it. I got one and then she dumped it in the cup for me and refilled it, which was super nice. That cup is refillable. I don't know how someone has 2 Moonshine Margaritas in a night, but you can also keep the cup, and that's why I always bring it with me, because you get a discounted drink. So Moonshine Margarita, and we got a Jasper board at Chef Art's in Disney Springs. Love that place. And then we did Jock's Hangar Bar. And then we did Raglan, which is a good time. See, we really did a pub crawl, and then we ended because I needed actual food. I went and got the don't knock till you try it. The chopped salad at Boathouse is super good. So did we go ham? Yes. Could we have gone less ham? Yes. Am I gonna rally and be ready for today? Heck yeah. So I'm gonna finish. I'm gonna do eyebrows and lashes, and then I'm gonna be ready to go. I'm gonna put on. Is it weird if I just wear the same dress I had on last night? I like those dresses. They're cute. It needs to be Halloween-y. And then I think I have like one Halloween bag left for today. So we're gonna hit up brunch. One of our favorite spots for breakfast is at the Yacht Club. And then we're gonna walk from the Yacht Club to Hollywood Studios and try and get on some rides. And I might have a mimosa, we'll see. Just to continue this whole Disney adulting theme. And we're definitely getting pancakes for breakfast because it's the best thing. So yeah, I might do one of those, what are they called? The fast passes that should have always just remained fast passes. I'm gonna get those. I made dining reservations, don't wing it. The Lightning Lane multi and single pass purchase, sure. Whatever you say, Disney, I will do whatever you want me to do. Hollywood Studios, multi-pass. 20, it's more than it was yesterday. What? Am I crazy? Yep, Animal Kingdom. Animal Kingdom is $17 per guest. Epcot is $19 per guest. Magic Kingdom is $27 per guest. I guess it changes by the day and by the park. Okay, well, let's do Hollywood Studios. Andre and I, what's your icon on, what's your character on your Disney app? Mine is, you guessed it, Daisy. Andre's Donald. We change it every once in a while. Why is there no Vanellope? I don't know. If it gives me, it better not give me times. If it gives me times, we're gonna be Toy Story, Star Tours, Millennium Falcon. They took away Slinky Dog Dash, so Andre's gonna be happy. Have you ever seen Andre do Slinky? It's the funniest thing ever. Every time he's like, I'm fine, and then not fine, but he does it. They give you times. Oh, you can modify the time. Oh, this is nice. And then it knows when I have breakfast. I feel for the moms that have to plan, and the dads, but let's be honest, it's probably mostly the moms that have to plan all of this. This is so not cool. Or you don't buy it and you wing it. It's giving me 5 p.m. for Toy Story Mania. What? I miss the olden days. Now it's giving me 6 p.m. Okay, well, we're gonna save ourselves $50. I'm not gonna do it. We're gonna wing it. Get it? We're gonna wing it. Oh, best Disney tip ever. I'm gonna say a million times. If something unexpected happens, like rain or crowds or, I don't know, canceled reservations. We have been in Disney through hurricanes, through storms, through, I don't know, missed reservation, all sorts of crazy stuff, missed flights, crazy stuff. And it always ends up being the best memory, so don't freak out. It'll be great. I have a bone to pick with the Instagram pages that are like tourist pages that kind of just fearmonger, and they're like, oh, the crowds at Magic Kingdom were so bad today. Or, oh, the rain was so terrible. Was it though? Was it? Here's a thing that they do that drives me crazy. They do the opposite of what I do. So I do a lot of footage that's like this way. If you're up on a hill and you take footage down this way, the crowd looks so crazy. They do that all the time. All the time. Without fail. Brow serum and lash serum are happening, part of the glow up. I realize I'm bouncing back and forth between conversations of getting ready in Disney, which if you've never been here, that might be weird. If you've been here, you're like naturally, just like how I wear a strapless romper, and new people are always like, wait, what? Is she dressed? I'm always dressed, don't worry. Oh, and I feel like this should be mentioned because it's very much Disney adulting. Where is Andre, you ask? It's very quiet in the house. I like my quiet mornings, I'm not mad about it. He also likes his mornings because he goes golfing first thing. There's a golf course right behind our house, and you can find Andre there every other day with his bestie. It's like literally his favorite thing. And then we go for breakfast after, either like a quick coffee, or we get to work, or we gallivant in the parks. By the way, I would love to hit up Animal Kingdom today. Oh, there's SPF in it, that's good. She's adulting also. Just doing a lot of Disney adulting today. Okay, I should leave these on. I'm gonna bring them home with me, I love them. And then tonight, I have no idea what we're doing for dinner tonight, but I do know that I would like to film a decorated house tour. It might have, sometimes they go up out of order, just depending on the flow of the video. But if it's up, I'll link it. If it's not up, it'll probably be up like tomorrow or the day after, because we're filming. But yeah, I just wanna tidy everything up. I don't know, can you see my desk? Like I just have kind of stuff everywhere, so I just wanna tidy everything up. Let's go find a dress and a backpack and have a Disney day. Let's do it. I love these dresses. I'm doing the same one as last night, whatever. They have the little shorts underneath. I just like the way that I find them a bit shorter, which I like that. Yes. There's no other choice. Absolutely, yes. And then I'm gonna put Lock or Shock on this one. I don't know the difference of which one. I should really learn. Okay, I got this little necklace. It's like a shiny, it was not expensive. There's an expensive version of it. I did not get the expensive one. My favorite gifts of the season from my friend Kara. They're Mickey bats. I have Mickey pumpkins. Wanted the bats last year. Love. Is there a bat on this one? See, it's kind of like this. I got this last year for my birthday from my friend Sam. I'm probably gonna wear this to dinner tonight. I have no idea it's our last dinner. Yeah, like honestly, after this and maybe the house tour, I think that's it for footage from here. And then we're the poor Canada house. I said this in another video, but I want to talk to the walls and be like, I'm so sorry for what's about to happen to you. You don't even know. Someone said like, are you gonna still decorate like to the level you used to? I'm like, dude, I'm gonna go harder. I have way more, there's so much more storage. There's so much more room for possibilities. And it's fun because then I get to be creative and because I have no idea. I hate repeating the same thing year after year, but without buying, oh my gosh, the people on, there's like a woman I follow on Instagram, I love her, but she changes her decorations every year. I'm like, how do you do that? I guess she must rent it, but like, we're not doing that. Best magic band ever. Oh, Disney tip. I showed this in, I don't know which video I was filming. I was doing Lego and I've gone through 3 of these. I'll use this one today. They're like for tired, achy feet. Like I would bring this in my luggage if I'm going to Disney. You use it for 30 minutes. I leave it on for a bit longer. It's like a little booty. There's no mess and there's Epsom salt, shea butter, and I believe there's like eucalyptus or something in here and it warms up your feet. It's so good. It's like a foot mask. It's so good if your feet hurt. We're ready. Oh, I've shared this before, no judgment. If you're Disney adulting and you had too much to drink and you have a headache like I do, goodies. Oh, Magoo is home. It's basically aspirin and caffeine and right now I have a headache, obviously. Chug it with water, don't take it dry. Another Disney tip, get these socks. They're called stance socks, they won't slip. The other day I was in the parks with my friend and she kept telling me that her socks were slipping. I'm like, you gotta get stance socks with the right insole. As a girl that hurt her feet, I was getting questions about that. People like, are your feet better? Because I had like a huge stint where like my feet were just in pain all the time. Yes, I fixed them by wearing proper insoles and not flat shoes. Ears, yes. Okay, I haven't really worn, oh, this is a new angle for you. Ooh, fun. I love all of them, they're so cute. I have to put these guys. I have my Vinyl Nations up here. Can you see? Yeah. I have universal ones now. David Pumpkins. And then this guy, the swamp guy. This guy's name is Eddie something, not Eddie Munson, something else. And then I did get Megan. So I'm gonna put them in my little universal corner. That's not why we're here. Ears. Freaking love these ears. Oh, I have this. Shoot. I think this is better. Okay, Oogie Boogie for sure. Fan, phone charger. No. Here's. Yep. He's so cute. Magic band. Ready? Mm-hmm. Let's go.
Close your eyes, get some rest. I'm by your side. Lay your head on my chest. I know you've had a really bad day. Right here, it's gonna be okay. The world could fall down, it's gonna be okay. The sun could go down, so don't despair.
I'm winded. We're back home. It is extremely hot out, but still enjoyable. And I know that when it gets colder, well, colder, in January I'm gonna complain. So we're gonna enjoy the heat, but I might jump in the pool. Popcorn was a must. We had a great time at Hollywood Studios. I came back to a package. You're never gonna guess what I have. Disney treasures. Okay, this came all the way from Disneyland. I wanted this last year. And my friend, do you know what it is just from this? If you do, you're my pupils. My friend Sandra, who is a Disneylander, got this for me. It's for the treehouse, right? You think we're gonna put, well, we'll decorate with it down here. Hey, before I open this, wait. What's your best Disney for adults tips?
Me?
Yeah.
What's the best Disney for adults tips?
Like because a lot of people are like,
eat at bars.
that's a very good tip. Eat at the lounge.
Yes.
We did
No, eat at a bar. Like,
oh, not.
If you want to go to Chef Arts, eat at the bar. You'll get in. If you want to go to Boathouse, eat at the bar. You'll get in. Especially if you're just 2 people. That's my tip.
Very good tip.
You don't even need to do rezos.
I want to give a tip, and it's a really freaking good tip, and we don't share this with anybody.
Do it.
If you go to Boathouse in Disney Springs and you can't get in, and you can't sit at the main bar, there's a back bar. Thank me later. Don't tell anyone.
No.
It's an insider secret, and that was like your gift from me to you for staying and watching this entire video. Okay, let's unbox this. So I believe that last year I'm pretty sure that last year this was a Club 33 thing. Don't quote me, I don't want to be wrong, but I think this year they rolled it out to Carthay Circle. Is that how you say it? Carthay Circle? And it's like a Halloween thing, and I wanted it so bad last year. I need skizzles. Where are the skizzles? I'm gonna set this up. Probably down here, and then it'll stay in the treehouse. Oh, house update here. I think we're decided on a DIY project. We're not gonna hire, it's a lot to hire a company to do it, but I've been wanting to do our pantry and like paint the ceilings and the walls. A lot of people in the neighborhood do a Ratatouille theme, and I was like, I wanna do that because I love that movie, but I like being different. Everybody does it, and I was gonna do Tiana because it's still like kitchen-esque. This is incredible. Wait, it gets better. It's the tree, I believe Snow White, right? Poison apple is Snow White. There's a hook so it can suspend. I would just put it on a table, but hold tight. These iridescent? They're iridescent. Okay, last year's, I'm pretty sure that they were green and red, I think. This is better. Thank you, Sandra. It holds 3. So you could put like, like if you're having cocktails or whatever, and you're having guests, or even just for Andre and I feel like this is perfect to put like some little peanuts or candies or like bar snacks or popcorn. Are we obsessed? This is the best part about being a Disney adult. You buy the treasures for yourself. That's incredible. He's so pretty. You're amazing. I'm gonna go jump in the pool. This was probably a very lengthy video, but I wanted to give you the full experience. Tonight, we're debating taking we have a golf cart, which I attached Walt, I called him Walt Jr., the little skeleton. I attached him, that's the most that I did for the decorating of the golf cart, but we're gonna take our little cart over to Fort Wilderness Campground, and there's a really cool bar. This is my final tip for you. There's a really cool bar in the campground called Davy Crockett's, and it's awesome. The food there is really good, and it's like a full bar. It's a vibe, and you can see the fireworks from there, and it's incredible. So I think that's where we might go tonight. We might do drinks with friends. It's our last night here, so that's it. So we have to close down the house. There's a storm coming, so we have to prep for that, and hopefully we fly out. If not, you're gonna see more footage here. All right, guys, thank you for being a part of my Disney adventures with Andre. If you have Disney questions or even Disney suggestions, drop them down below, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye, dudes.